Alright. Sorry for the delay. So we're gonna be doing this, I guess. And Doba, I can hear you now.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I should have everything all synced up. Like my webcam and microphone should be synced up with each other and the game. Please feel free to let me know if anything's like desynced.
Well, let me also deafen,
Oh,
and
okay.
I will know.
Well, oh boy, that sure is a cursor. You were not kidding. Might want to turn my voice up and game down. Okay, well, let's turn my voice up and let's turn the game down. Okay. Basically, I'm just looking to make sure, like, the most important thing is that my video is synced up with my microphone. And, like, I don't actually own a real webcam, so I'm just, like, trying to have my laptop somewhere that I can see it and that, like, it can see me, which is not easy, by the way, just as a general thing.
So your voice matches up with the movements on your webcam.
Okay.
Uh, as far as
My head right now should be moving up and down with the cursor. Which, I mean, if it's a little off, oh well. As long as, like, left. That was right. Okay. Left.
so
Right.
you're looking up and the cursor's going down.
What I'm most concerned about is that I don't react to things before they happen. So, left, right. I think it's good. Should be good. Whatever. We're starting. We're going.
Yeah, I think you should be fine.
Okay, is it A or B? What do I hit?
B.
B? Okay.
Or start to start.
I
B.
I already did. Don't you worry.
Don't you tell me what you've already done. All right, I got a piece of paper here, and I'm going to write down your damn scores, and I'm going to write down what round you get to.
Okay.
So we'll have this. We'll have this shit. We'll have the receipts. Yeah, this. So, like, you see what I mean? This game was not designed for you to have an aiming reticle.
Have you ever played it with an actual zapper?
I've not.
Because it's worlds worse.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% believe that. I'm just saying, like, the reticle makes it way easier than I feel like original hardware would have been.
Probably, but like it actually works really well on the original zapper. Is the thing. Like I used to own it, and it was a thing of like, if you actually like aimed down sights, then it worked surprisingly. Like you would actually be able to do it.
Yeah, how do I host you?
I don't actually remember. Give Wiimote a little smooch for luck. By all means.
Yeah, that's very important.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out like what's the easiest way to hold it.
So for me, my arm started falling asleep because of the way I was holding it, which was like right up against my chest almost. Because it was kind of like that, yeah.
You're gonna be able to like see how little slack there is with my my actual like.
Oh yeah, that's how mine was too.
Because I have to have it plugged into my TV speakers.
Yeah, same. That's how mine was too.
Why aren't you guys playing with the Wii Zapper? Because I don't.
Are you gonna buy me a Wii Zapper, Fangs? Also, I'm pretty sure that I don't know if that works with the Wii U. First off, second off, I'm pretty sure it would. Oh yeah, that's fair. I
forgot. Of plastic you put a Wii remote in.
Yeah, I don't own one. That's why. I never had a game that needed it. I never played the Conduit or anything like that. It came with the Conduit, didn't it?
No, it came with Link's crossbow training.
Oh, right, yeah.
That game I bought secondhand, so I didn't actually have the zapper, but I have played Link's crossbow training, and it's actually pretty good. I like it.
Thanks. It's too late for you to buy me a Wii Zapper.
Buy me one for crossbow training.
I already finished Duck Hunt.
So what round did you start having trouble with?
It was about the time when I hit double digits. So
Okay.
like around 10, 12 or 10 is when, at least for one duck, that's when that started becoming a problem. The farthest I made it without save states was round 12.
Okay. Because I'm gonna be honest, well, what I'm about to do is I'm about to open up that music stream again.
No, this is the pure, unfiltered duck hunt experience. If they don't hear this
Why can't it
jingle
go?
for
Why
the...
can I have it go off screen? Like you can't see it because I have it set to 4:3 on the
Oh, I
stream.
know. I'm aware.
But
Yeah, it can go off the screen for some fucking reason. I don't 100% know why, but thank God this is like one of, I think, two games, or it's pretty much the only game where I don't know, it's one of two games where the sensor bar placement is going to be a thing, like a problem.
mm-hmm.
I think the only other one is Metroid Prime. If you are like me, going to play on Trilogy.
My sensor bar is crooked right now, actually. Like I said, I don't actually have a webcam, so I can't show you, right? Because my webcam is my integrated laptop webcam, so I have to turn my whole fucking display.
I need to figure out why my webcam keeps freezing. Mine is sitting like right at the bottom of my TV, and it was not a great spot, and it was another one of the reasons why I had to hold the fucking Wiimote so weirdly.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't like have the webcam anywhere that it can see like where I'm holding the Wii remote, and I can still see the chat and the stream and everything.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to like react in real time to if you miss a duck.
I mean, you can still react. That's okay.
You haven't missed one yet, have you?
Not that I know of.
I don't remember how far I got before I started
I
missing
don't
them.
think I have.
I think I got to like 7 or 8 before I started missing ducks. I mean, they're not hard. Sometimes you just get lucky and they just fly directly into your reticle.
Well, you gotta track them a bit before you fire. Make sure you actually got a good bearing on the details.
Well, another problem is that in later rounds they'll start having more erratic movement. Not just they won't just get faster; their movement will get more erratic as well. So they'll switch direction very suddenly.
So they don't just switch directions when they hit the edge of the screen?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Or at least if they were, I'm pretty sure they were switching directions just willy-nilly at certain points.
I kind of feel like this game was easier on the original Zapper, to be honest.
Really?
Because the controls are way more sensitive. Like the Zapper, you would actually point to where you wanted to shoot on the screen. So aiming was easier. Even if you couldn't see an actual reticle, you still, like, the actual motion of your hands moving lined up more with where you were going to shoot. So it's like if I wanted to adjust a couple inches to the right, then I would, in real life, adjust that actual distance instead of an arbitrary distance that was kind of similar. So, the original Zapper didn't always detect well. That's true. I mean, I guess I'm just remembering it better because I haven't actually used one since I was like 5 years old.
Yeah, I have never used one, but I can imagine that technology was not great. I mean, was it used for any other game?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure Duck Hunt was the only game the NES ever was used with. There might be some light gun game that we're forgetting that was on the NES, but I can't think of one.
Oh, so you don't even have my game sound, I guess.
I do not, because then I hear you twice. But it's
like...
fine because I'm hearing the jingle in my head every time the dog comes up. So don't you worry, bud. I'm still getting the full Duck Hunt experience in my mind.
Ben says there's like 7 or 8 supported games.
Wait, what are the others? What? Is it just that Duck Hunt's the only famous one? I guess it must be, huh?
I mean, you know, Nintendo would never just give up on a peripheral.
They've never done that before.
Never,
Nintendo
ever.
64 disc drive.
Did that even get released? I know
Yeah.
it didn't in America.
I
But
believe it got released in Japan. It didn't do very well.
Ben was incorrect. There's 16 supported games.
What the hell? Now I gotta go look these up. Great. Thanks, Ben.
I just finished round
Meanwhile,
8. I have not missed Duck yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're doing better than I was.
This is why I was saying you were a coward.
Yeah,
by the way,
good luck making it to round 20.
The reason that my cursor is bumping up and down is because I'm like kind of resting my arm on my leg, and I have hardcore restless leg syndrome. Is there a story
Hey,
mode?
same. No.
No. So the story of Duck Hunt is actually there's some really deep lore in this game, where the hunter that you're playing as is trying to compete in the national championships, so he's got to really practice his aim. And his dog gets a bad rep because people don't really know the story that well, but his dog is actually a very supportive kind of person, and he knows that the way that you get motivated is like if you get embarrassed, then you kind of break down a bit. So you really need him laughing at you as motivation to really get good at what you're doing, because it's your dream to compete in this championship. And along the way, like eventually, once you get really far in the championships rounds, you start to develop a rivalry with this guy from the neighboring town over, who's been hunting all of his life, and like your dads kind of knew each other, but you never really knew each other. And there was like your dads were kind of friends back in the day, but you lost touch over time. And it's like the internet age came around eventually, but they just didn't really connect over Facebook or anything. It was just kind of like, you know, one of those people that you knew back in the day that you just never really knew that well. So it goes to about 20 rounds, I want to say. And
No, thanks. Looked it up.
eventually-
There's 99 rounds.
well, the story's only 20 rounds. That's why that's our goal.
The rest is title defense.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the story of Duck Hunt.
At first, I was like, is he talking out of his ass, or is this actually what it says in the fucking NES? Because I could see that. I could see that being written.
I missed my first
yeah.
one. Missed my first one.
At last. The real story about a duck hunt is that you fucking murder so much of the ecosystem that you cannot be satiated until eventually you are arrested and mandated by law to keep shooting.
He's lying to the real. Oh my god. Okay, that's some good. That's good. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's a good
That's
one.
good.
That's a good one.
Okay,
I like that one a lot.
Okay, so I started really losing when I started talking. So
Yeah, welcome to Duck Hunt. And also now they're starting to get really fast.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. That's two.
So, all right, licensed games that work with the NES Zapper. There goes, yeah. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. What?
Good.
Barker Bill's Trick Shooting. Daydreamin' Davy.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure they still only move once they hit the edge of the screen. It's just which direction they're changing to becomes less predictable.
I could see that.
So that's the meta.
Duck Hunt. Freedom Force. Gotcha! The sport! It requires a gun and a controller. Gumshoe. Hogan's Alley. Laser Invasion.
Wasn't Hogan's Alley Super Scope?
Nope. That was the Zapper. Because wasn't Super Scope a SNES accessory?
Yes, but for some reason I remember Hogan's Alley being Super Scope. Maybe I was wrong.
Laser Invasion. The Lone Ranger.
Oh,
so if you can pass this round, you will have gone farther than me. You've already beaten my score for one
Fuck.
duck.
I'm not gonna pass this round, I think.
Mechanized Attack Operation Wolf. What is that game?
The requirements also went up, not just like the speed of the duck.
Oh yeah, they go up every round or every like 5 rounds. I want to say they increase by 1. Because I remember. No, it's got to be more than that. Because for clay shooting, I hit the point where I could only miss 1.
Ooh.
And then I lost.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting kicked out of this one.
That's okay. You still. The criteria was get to round 20 in all 3 modes.
My criteria is
we're not doing. What?
My criteria is beat Doba's high score.
I mean, you've done that for 1 duck already.
Yeah.
We'll see if you keep that up for the others. I assume you will. Oh, 2 duck is not going to be hard. I did fucking terribly in 2 duck. What is Operation Wolf? Let's find out.
Okay, so what's your score in 2 duck?
So, hold on. So 1 duck. What was your score for 1 duck?
We'll have to check afterwards.
Oh yeah. For 2 duck, my score was 85-200, and I only made it to round 6. I did very badly in 2 duck.
It's so weird to me now that the duck is like a friend in Smash.
After you've killed all of its family. What choice does it have?
You're the only family it's got left. Oh, hold on. That's the actual sound. Oh, fuck, I wasted all my shots because I was like listening to the sound. That's the actual sound that the zapper makes when you fire.
Oh, nice.
In real life.
The sound. I heard the sound when I was playing, but yeah, damn, that's cool. I figured it was just like a rifle cocking or something.
No, that's the actual sound the zapper makes.
Interesting.
Okay, if I fail here, I'm gonna restart because I wasted my shots listening to that sound. Okay, we're good. Shoot duck, that's what I'm doing. Oh fuck, I just wasted a shot again.
Welcome to 2 duck. 2 duck gets a little bit harder because I think, at least for me, I would start to panic.
No, it's really easy to accidentally shoot. Oh fucking hell, I did it again!
Duck Hunt's a fun game for fun people. You shouldn't have hit that duck that I just saw you hit.
Why?
I had it because the reticle was nowhere near. I had multiple ducks where I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have hit that, but all right, I'll take it. It's very lenient sometimes. Huh?
It looks like my score is gonna be worse than yours for this one.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, so your score goes up faster the more ducks you hit without misses.
The dog is special. That's how he has thumb.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna... I'm gonna... Or maybe it's the color of the duck? I can't really tell.
I wonder if there's a like difference between the different colored ducks.
Well, the red one is worth 1,500 points, so there's gotta be.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, my score's nothing near yours, and I'm on the round that you got eliminated on. And I'm gonna get eliminated this round.
You never know.
Yeah, I've missed every shot, so I think it's mathematically impossible for me now. No, I need to get a perfect.
You've got this. But don't have this because then I get one at least.
Yeah, I lost.
Because you're gonna destroy me at clay shooting, I guarantee it. Because clay shooting is the easiest mode.
5,400. Yeah, I lost this one hard.
And you only made it to round 6?
Yeah.
Before you start clay shooting, tell me your one duck score.
270,900.
Yeah, you
What was yours?
Mine was 213,200.
Nice. Okay, clay shooting. Here we go.
All right. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure. So I made it to round 15 and my score was 282,500.
I'm gonna get bored before I make it that far.
They start to move pretty quick.
When I was a kid, clay shooting was the only mode that I could actually get anything done in.
I mean, it is by far the easiest mode, it seems. Or at least it was the one I had the easiest time with. What is Wild... Oh, that's why Wild Goodman sounds familiar. It's one of Duck Hunt's attacks. What is the can from? I thought the can was in this game.
Isn't that from Hogan's Alley?
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Let's find out. Yeah, it is. It's the bonus round.
It's also in that scene from Back to the Future.
I've never seen Back to the Future.
I've seen it once. And then I watched Back to the Future 2 for the first time on the day that it takes place.
Nice.
Let's see if I can adjust my chair so I can lean back. How's this? Am I visible? Yeah, I'm visible. There we go.
I like that you adjusted your chair and still hit the fucking things. Oh, you paused. Never mind. I forgot. I'm delayed by like fucking 20 seconds.
I wish that there was somewhere I could put my like a webcam. I wish I had a webcam to put somewhere. So like I don't think that this profile angle looks good, especially because you can see like my blankets over here and my laundry.
So I installed Ice Climber on my 3DS in order to practice. So that's gonna go well. Because it was one of the Ambassador games. So I had it already.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my PC setup going so that I can have controller tracking, so that you can see my inputs on the controller.
Nice.
Obviously, we couldn't do that for this one. Like even if there was controller tracking on Wii U console, like what would you even track?
Yeah, the B button. The B button is literally all you would track.
Yeah. Matt's here.
Greetings. You've shown up almost at the end of the damn stream.
I'm gonna keep streaming afterwards. Do you want to like play something online together while we're here?
Maybe. Do you want to record the episode first? Just so it's fresh? Because I don't think... Let's be perfectly honest, this one's not going to be a long episode. It's fucking Duck Hunt.
Okay, so I want it to be...
lasted half an hour.
We should definitely do it tomorrow, but I don't want it to be that fresh. Like, I want some time to, like, sit and think.
Oh, good point. That's fair.
What would you want to play?
What do I even have installed?
Like I can do Switch, Wii U, PS4. I could go downstairs and do PC if you want, but I imagine that you don't want to.
I mean, do you want to play Smash?
I'd have to go get my my GameCube controller adapter, which to be honest is kind of a pain to move all the way up here.
Fair.
We can just do Legacy XP.
I don't have that.
You should get that.
I mean, I've been meaning to for a while, but Point
Playing
is, I don't have it now.
playing Mirror sounds like a way to get banned from Twitch.
Playing what?
Mirror.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sure does. If it was a more popular game, it would probably be on the banned games list, if we're being honest. How many clay pigeons have you missed?
I haven't missed any.
Oh, well, there you go. I don't remember when I started missing.
I mean, we can go back and check your stream.
We can. I do have a VOD. I only have one thing that I would consider a highlight from my stream, and so far, not by your fault because it's the game. I think you only have one as well. Which,
I'm gonna
my
upload
only
the whole thing on
highlight,
YouTube.
I think, is me whispering, "Let the ducks hit the floor."
Oh, there's
into
my one
mic.
miss.
But yours is very much discussing the lore behind Duck Hunt.
Okay, so I'm gonna upload my whole stream, but also I can send you the whole video so that you if you want, you can edit together a highlight from both of our streams.
Well, we got to make a Twitter account.
I was gonna upload it to my own YouTube, but I could do that too.
Well, I mean, we also got to make a Twitter account, is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
But I don't want to make... I've made so many Twitter accounts, and I'm going to have to make another email if I do that.
I'll make it.
I want them to unlock the different for everyone Twitter already. Because it's still locked.
It's also Sunday. I'm just gonna pointedly ignore all discussion of Mirror right now. Clay shooting is the easiest, but it's also the least interesting.
Yeah, it's actually super boring. Though in a way, it's really relaxing, but that doesn't make for great, watch time.
I don't know if it's really that relaxing. It's just a point-and-click adventure.
I mean, so here's the thing, mindless shit like this is very relaxing to me because it gives my brain a moment to be like, oh, we don't have to think about anything now. That's cool. And I'm glad everybody's in a call and not, oh no, they're in book club. Damn it, I can't shame them. They have plans. They have real plans. You have already beaten my score.
Cool.
So I get 2 ducks. That's all I get. That's the only thing I get in this whole world. You're gonna have to show me your 2-duck score again, by the way, because I wrote 54. I wrote 5,400, and I feel like that's too low.
No, that's what I got.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I did really poorly on that one. Because it's where I discovered the sound that it makes. But also, I just wasn't going to do very well anyway, so.
2-duck is hard.
This is exciting gameplay.
It's the most exciting gameplay. If it was any more exciting, you would be dead. Get used to this, kids. Until we hit Kid Icarus, this is about how it's going to go. Because I can't imagine Ice Climber is going to be any more exciting.
It will. I promise you it will.
It'll at least be level-based and have levels and
I mean, it's not...
beginnings.
There will be things to do in that, at least. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not fun, but it's interesting, at least. Duck Hunt...
Yeah, I do keep shit-talking Ice Climber because it's a bad game.
Duck Hunt is a game that was fascinating for its technology. And that's about it.
It's not a particularly fun game to watch, and after a good long while, it's not a particularly fun game to play. But, as a time capsule, like, and luckily that's why I was pushing for, let's not spend a huge amount of time on this game, because this is the game. You've seen the whole game. The only thing that can happen is the ducks and the clay pigeons get faster. That's literally it. I will have a walkthrough open in for Kid Icarus, because apparently Kid Icarus has stats. And if you fuck up the stats, the game becomes near impossible to beat.
Sorry?
This is what I was told by, I think, Ben and one other person. Is that it has stats, and if you fuck up putting the stats up in a certain way, you just aren't beating the game. So that'll be interesting. You're about to hit round 20 on one of the modes. Holy shit.
Clay is easy.
It's a little too easy. I don't know why I started having trouble, but I hit round 15. That's as far as I got. So you've passed me round-wise and score-wise. There are multiple games on this list that I just haven't played at all. If you've listened to our episode 0, the episode where we went over the list, like I've
Bless you.
Woo! That was fun. Hey, round 20.
The win condition is because I wanted to get as specific as possible and spoiler-free as possible at the same time. So it's like, sometimes, unfortunately, being as specific as possible, like, all you could do was say the name of the final boss. But if I could avoid saying the name of the final boss, I would.
If Simon Belmont gets announced, then it's gonna be the original Castlevania.
What are we gonna do if King K. Rool gets announced?
To be honest, probably DK Country 2.
I think
I
think what we should do is what we should do.
Or if Karul gets announced.
So here's the thing. I want to say that if K. Rool gets announced, we should switch Donkey Kong to DKC Returns. But there's a strong possibility that by the time we know K. Rool's in the game, we'll have
played DK Country.
Yeah.
So here's what we could do.
So here's what we do. What we do is we watch the original Donkey Kong Country TV series.
No. Get out of my face with that.
There is an overt reference to it in Tropical Freeze.
There's an overt reference to it in the entirety of Donkey Kong 64. As you pointed out to me when I realized, wait, could this be? And you said yes.
Mm-hmm. The show came first. I'm at the point where if I miss a single clay pigeon, I have instantly lost.
But here's what I think. If K. Rool gets announced, which I'm gonna come right out and say it, K. Rool's not in this game.
Well, if they're using the ballot, he might be.
But if K. Rool gets announced, if we have played Donkey Kong Country already, then that'll stay Donkey Kong's game, and we will switch
to that racing game for the Wii. I got you.
Don't you ever mention Barrel Blast in my house again.
It's the last game K. Rool was ever in.
Oh God. Oh, in DK64, the Crystal Coconuts are a blatant reference.
Yep.
To the show. And
Although they got the
apparently,
lore completely wrong because there's only one crystal coconut in the show. It's like the thing that powers all of DK Isle. It's like the Master Emerald for Angel Island. Oh, that's
it's
it. That's
not
it.
called. It's
Round
not
25.
called DK. It's not called DK Isle. It's
I forget.
called. Isn't it like Conga Bonga or some shit?
Well, no, Jesse, we're not saying that like, oh, that's how late DK64 came out. We're saying that is from the show. That
Yeah,
like
the crystal coconut is straight up from the show, and crystal coconuts are a pickup / power up item in DK64.
mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so that's Duck Hunt.
784, 500. You made it to round 25.
Sure did.
Holy fucking shit! You destroyed me.
No. It was so my top score for 2 ducks wasn't 5,400. It was 50,400.
Okay, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
5,400 sounded like I made it to round 1 and missed every duck. Because I'm pretty sure you get that many points after shooting 5 ducks. I'm pretty sure. So
No, we never said that DK's moveset was from DK64. That's why his game is country.
DK
64 is Diddy.
DK doesn't do anything like in Smash and DK64. He can't punch. Or he doesn't punch in DK64. He doesn't do the ground pound at all.
Mm-hmm.
What are his other moves even? What's the rest of DK? The spin is not a thing. Smash Donkey Kong has never matched up with regular Donkey Kong, but moveset wise, I think that's okay. Because like his moveset still fits him. In 64, when he does his regular attack, he slaps. Like he just sort of limply slaps in front of him. I can't wait to stream that game. Oh my god, I love that game. He just sort of slaps lazily in front of him almost. The only person with a moveset even remotely based on DK64 is Diddy, for whom 2 of his moves come directly from DK64. In fact, those 2 moves have only been in DK64. That's the only game they could possibly have come from. Which is still surprising to me, kind of, because sometimes I wonder if Nintendo remembers that DK64 happened.
I think they try to forget it.
I think they do too, and I don't know why, because that game is great. It took them forever to get it on Wii U, but that was more because DK64 was a fucking nightmare to emulate until very recently. And when I say very recently, I mean like until like 5 years ago. 4 years ago, maybe.
I hope right here is a good place for the chat. Playing 16x9 games. I'm making this up on the fly here.
But the other thing is that other than like really big spin-off games, I don't think Chunky Kong has not shown up in a single other Donkey Kong game since 64. Tiny Kong has also never shown up in another game. Say it. Say it. Somebody fucking say it. I'll challenge you. Tiny Kong has never shown up in another Donkey Kong game.
I don't know.
Or any other game ever.
I've never played your Donkey Kong games. 64 is the only Donkey Kong game I've played.
So Tiny, you know how Tiny Kong looks, right?
Yes.
So.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about Kitty Kong. I'm sorry.
No,
I know exactly what you're about to say.
Country 3. Tiny Kong was introduced in Donkey Kong 64. She is Dixie Kong's sister.
Yep.
And then she appeared in Diddy Kong Racing DS, redesigned. One of the worst redesigns I've ever seen in a video game ever. And I hate it. And it's terrible.
Yep.
And that's not Tiny Kong. Lanky Kong, I'm pretty sure, has never shown up. Or no, he's shown up in Barrel Blast, I think. But that's it.
So, do you want to play a video game?
I don't even know what video game.
We can play tennis.
Could, but I have to go get my Switch. I don't want to get up.
Can
Well,
someone
I
in the
gotta
chat say
see.
something real quick, by the way, just so I can like test something?
I gotta see where. So let's see.
How does that look
Lanky
on the
has
screen?
shown up.
Like, can you?
Lanky has shown up in Barrel Blast. That is literally the only other game that Lanky has ever shown up in outside of being a trophy in Smash.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you don't want to play tennis. What do you want to do? Anything?
I don't
Or
know.
is that the end of our lives?
I think that might be the end, honestly.
I mean, I was gonna be like, oh, we can play video game.
Eventually. I'm looking forward to some of these multiplayer games.
Which ones do we have?
Sure.
I don't even remember.
Let's see. We have Street Fighter 2.
I don't think we're gonna be able to play that one together. Because I'm probably not gonna buy the Switch one.
Buy the Switch for it. I'm gonna buy the Switch.
You're kidding. I can't really
I'm probably gonna consult with. I'm probably gonna consult with Jesse about. I don't know. Let's see. Four has a I doubt we'll be able to play it. Or we won't be able to play it. I don't think it has.
Say you
I
cut
don't
out.
think
Say
they
again.
added online play. DK64 has a multiplayer mode, but I don't think the Wii U lets you play those games online, which is unfortunate.
I know of a way we could do that.
Pokemon Stadium 2, we could probably play together, considering the way we're planning on playing it. Puzzle League, we can probably play against each other, again, considering the way we're planning on playing it. Kirby 64 also has a bare bones multiplayer mode. I'm not gonna. I'll be honest with you. When I say DK64 and Kirby 64 have multiplayer modes, I'm talking bare ass bone multiplayer modes. Let's see. F-Zero GX is multiplayer. We can battle in Fire Red Leaf Green when we get to the end. Star Fox Assault, which you described as the Halo of the GameCube.
I didn't describe
the Halo 2 of the
I guess I
GameCube.
didn't I?
You sure did. Pokemon Platinum we'll be able to do. We better be playing Subspace Emissary together.
Well, you said you might want to play that
swear
with
to God.
Ben.
I might. We'll see on that. Wii Sports Resort, which we wouldn't be able to play that over the internet, likely, but we could probably figure something out. That might honestly be it. X and Y, Splatoon, we can play together.
I'd rather play Splatoon 2, though.
I'd also rather play Splatoon 2, but
like we'll play the campaign of Splatoon 1, but I want to. If we're gonna play online, I'd rather play Splatoon 2.
And that's really it.
Splat Tim 2.
It's him. He's back.
You sure you don't want to like play a game, be friends and stuff?
Why would I ever want to be friends with people?
It's fair.
Also, I've been up since 6 a.m.
Would anyone want to watch me play tennis or Hyrule Warriors?
I mean, do I have anything on Steam? What do I got on Steam? What potentially do I got? Unless you're really attached to the idea of using your capture card since you already have it set up.
I mean, yeah, I just got it set up and all. I mean, if you want to play Smash, I can go get my adapter.
I think Smash sounds fun.
Okay, then I'm gonna go get that. So, I am gonna be right back.
I'm also gonna go grab mine. Also be right back. We should probably restart the stream so that you've got a fresh VOD that's just duck hunt.
Okay. Yeah, I'll, fuck. Where'd the text go for this? There's supposed to be text here. Rip. Text. Be right back. Text. Be right back. Select font. Impact. It's gonna be big, and it's gonna have an outline. Be right back.